All right, welcome to Summer Jam. It is day one. I am so excited you guys are here. Are you ready to worship? We got an awesome day planned with fun, games, and slime and messes for the entire week. We got Meridell and the Quest Worship Band. And today, day one, we got Max and Kellen teaching us all about God and focusing in. Let's take it away. Let's get ready to rock.
Let love explode and bring the dead to life. A love so bold to see a revolution somehow. Let love explode and bring the dead to life. A love so bold to see a revolution somehow. Now I'm lost in your freedom. In this world I've overcome. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. And he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. And he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. My faith is dead, I need a resurrection somehow. Sing it again. Let hope arise and make the darkness hide. My faith is dead, I need a resurrection somehow. Now I'm lost in your freedom. Oh, this world I've overcome. My God's not dead, he's surely alive. And he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. And he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. God's not dead, he's surely alive. And he's living on the inside, roaring like a lion. Let heaven roar and fire fall. Come shake the ground with the sound of revival. Let heaven roar run dry. It's an open heaven we're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in, and everybody sing. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out, we cry out to you, Jesus. I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. It's an open heaven we're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in, and everybody sing, go! Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Moving into deep waters, holding out to you. We're walking into deep waters, holding out to you. All right, this next bit has a couple of instructions, all right? Be sure to follow along. Ready? And if he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna shout, 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 shout in the river. Shout, 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 shout. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. Deep cries out, deep cries out to you. We cry out to you,
Hi everyone! There are lots of things we can see that can help us figure out what we can't see. When we really focus on something, we can find out things that we never ever noticed before. That's exactly how it is with our relationship with God. I mean, there are some basic things we know are true about God. We know that God made us because we're here, breathing in and out, but we can't see God. So how can we focus on him? How can we get to know him better? How can we be sure his way is the very best way to live? We can start by taking a closer look at what he made. And now it's Bible story time with Kellen.
Whoa, this is amazing! Can you see that? Oh, hey there. My name's Kellen, and that was my eyeball. Let's do it one more time. Woo-hoo! Ah, cool, right? Well, God gave us eyes to see, and they're pretty impressive. The eye muscles are the fastest in the body, and while the eye is only an inch across and weighs less than a slice of bread, it has over 2 million working parts and can see millions of colors. Incredible, right? Our Bible story today is from the book of Romans and was written by a guy named the Apostle Paul. Now, Paul was not one of the original 12 disciples of Jesus, but he had a pretty amazing encounter with Jesus that changed his life. So amazing that Paul ended up writing several books in the New Testament, more than any other person. And so in Romans, Paul writes this: "Ever since the world was created, it has been possible to see the qualities of God that are not seen. I'm talking about his eternal power and about the fact he is God. Those things can be seen in what he has made, so people have no excuse for what they do." So what is Paul saying? He's saying, look around. Look at this incredible world. See the incredible things in nature. The ocean, the mountains, how intricate a beautiful and single flower is. Why are these things here? Well, Paul's saying it points to a God who created them. But God's creation doesn't just include nature. Look at your friends and your family, the people that you love and that love you. Where does that love come from? It comes from how you were created. And that fact also points to a God who loves us. Paul is simply saying, stop and take a closer look. And when you do, you'll see the evidence of a God who loves you and loves the world. If we really look for it, we'll be able to see the amazing things about God and the amazing things God is doing in our world. But here's something else I want to look at today. Even though Paul wrote this with only being able to use his eyes, today we're also going to use some tools to help us see things our eyes by themselves can't see. Let's take this telescope for example. Our eyes can only see so far, but when we look through a telescope and bring it into focus, we can see things further out in space. And some scientists have even used bigger and more powerful telescopes to see further and further into space. And here's the thing about space. It's huge! Let me show you what I've been able to see. So, here's us. But here we are in our solar system. Yep. You see that tiny little blue dot? That's us. So that's our solar system. But our solar system is a tiny, tiny thing in our galaxy, the Milky Way. Now, where are we in our galaxy? You gotta figure we're right in the middle, right? Nope. Our solar system, all 8 of our planets in the sun, is like a speck of sand right here. And you're thinking, well, that's gotta be it, right? The galaxy's huge, so huge that I can't even wrap my head around it. But do you know how many more massive galaxies there are in the universe? Maybe a handful? Scientists now believe there are 2 trillion galaxies. When we look up at the stars, it lets us see the traits of a God who is bigger than our imagination. So, now that you and I are maybe feeling a little small, let me show you something else. I have a microscope here, and with super high-powered microscopes, we can see incredible detail of the smallest things. Our body is made up of all kinds of cells and some of the smallest things that can do incredible work that help us walk and talk, eat and think, digest our food, run around, climb trees, and each of those cells has its own job. Here, take a look at this. let's bring this into focus. All right, there we go. What do you guys think those are? I'll give you a hint. Everyone take a deep breath right now. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Those things are called alveoli. Our lungs are made up of tiny air sacs that take oxygen in and carbon dioxide out with every breath. Look how incredible they are. Do you know how many of them are in your lungs? Hundreds of millions. Every breath while you're running in gym class and every breath while you're sleeping. When you take a closer look with a microscope, we can see that even the smallest part of us is created with such detail and care. Our God is so vast, it's mind-boggling. But He also cares about the smallest thing inside each of you. But what else can we see in creation that points us to a God we can't see? Well, we read in Genesis in the creation story that humans were a part of creation. And it says that we were all created in the image of God. That includes me, and that includes you. That means a lot of things, but I think it means that since we were created in God's image, we too can point to God. I'll give you an example. If I saw a building on fire, that would be pretty scary, right? But do you know what else I could see if I took out this pair of binoculars? Whoa, I'd see people. I'd see the firefighters running to put out the fire. Maybe even going inside to save people. When we see people loving others more than themselves, it points to a God who created us to do some pretty amazing things. When we really focus, we have so many things around us that we can see and observe. And even though we can't physically see God, the things we can see point to a God that is here right now working in our lives. As we learn more and more about this world that God has created for us, we can be excited about how much care God gave the world. And that's a reminder that God loves me and God loves you. And that's some pretty good news. Well, I'll see you next time as we take a closer look.
That was such a great video from Kellen, and I think if we remember what Paul said in the verse we looked at earlier, it might help us. He said that we can see how good God is when we see what God has made. We can look at the world around us and see the amazing things God has created. He's created things like nature, animals, and most importantly, the people that we love. We can look at the vastness of the universe and remember that our big, powerful God is in control of all of it. We can look at the smallest details of God's creation and remember that He cares about everything that's going on in our lives. If you want to learn more about God, if you want to grow in your relationship with Him, stop and take a closer look and focus on Him.
This activity is going to be so fun. But before you start, think about what Max talked about. Seeing God in creations. Romans 1, verse 20. Focus on what you can see. One thing I love to do is look into the sky on a clear night. I am amazed at the stars and all of the beauty that God has created. What is your favorite thing God has created? Okay, now go grab day one activity out of your bag and get started. And I will see you guys here tomorrow. Hi guys, I'm Brianna and I work here at the Newburgh campus. This is Maggie May and this is Grace and they're gonna help me with day one activities. So go grab your bag, I'm super excited. All you need is some scissors, boom, a balloon, grab your cup as well. We already have the bottom of it cut out, but if you need help, grab your parents and they can help you cut that out. You're gonna wrap it with tape so it's super safe. And Molly's going to go ahead and take the balloon and cut a tiny hole into it. Ours is already cut. You're going to place it around it. Super tight. It might take a couple times, and that's totally fine. Okay. And then in your bags, we gave you guys some ping pong balls. And you're going to put that in there. And grab your target and ask Mom and Dad where you can do this first before you start doing this.
My mom's already on stage.
You're going to put it in there. Oh, we'll try it again. No worries. We'll try it again. It happens. It's all about focus, so that's good. We'll try it one more time. Can you hold the cup for her, Mamie? You got it? Okay. There we go. Make sure we're pulled down a little bit more. Sometimes it's a little hard. Nice and tight. Good job, Grace. Okay. Load up your ball. Good job. You want to do it one more time to show them how? Okay.
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay, sounds good. So we'll do one more time. Try and hit the target. Good job. Awesome. Well, guys, have fun with your day one activity, and we'll see you guys here tomorrow.
Heaven thundered, and the world was born. Life begins and ends in the dust you form. Faith commanded, and the mountains moved. Fear is losing ground to our hope in you. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Freedom conquered, all our chains undone. Sin defeated, Jesus has overcome. Mercy triumphed when the third day dawned. Darkness was denied when the stone was gone. Sing it out. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Unstoppable God, let your glory go on and on. Impossible things in your name, they shall be done. Sing nothing. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable. Nothing shall be impossible. Your kingdom reigns unstoppable. We'll shout your praise forevermore. Jesus, our God, unstoppable.
man, that was a great first day. I'm so glad you guys are here. I hope you enjoyed listening to Max, the fun games activities. Don't forget, there's extra activities in that bag to wrap up when we're done. So I will see you tomorrow and see you on day 2.